Good afternoon. Still the afternoon, and I'm going for a record today, fourth video in this session for recording today. Welcome to Dice and Bolts, where I take a look at the core dice mechanics of some of the various role-playing games that are gracing my game collection stroke shelf. And in this video section, I am looking at the absolutely beautiful post-apocalyptic psychic magic outer space zombie game that is Sins from First Falling Leaf, firstfallingleaf.co.uk. Didn't do this one on the Kickstarter, but I was given a promotional copy just after it came out. Not played it. It's not likely to get played, but it is an absolutely beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. The artwork and the book, the production is absolutely gorgeous. Black and grey text with this kind of dried blood, and then occasionally you've got full page black and white art. Has been reminisced at times that it's like the old World of Darkness books. Doesn't matter, like those books, like this one. The game uses what it calls the Hope engine, and for the theme of the game, that's quite a big name because it's quite a bit of a dark game for it. And it uses a handful of six-sided dice. These dice, by the way, from an old collectible card game. I've totally forgotten the name. Each starter pack came with two white ones, a red one and a blue one, because you use the different coloured dice for various things. I'll remember it 3 o'clock in the morning. And you start off, you build a dice pool. Okay, so sorry, Dave, it's a dice pool based game. You have an attribute, which is keyed to what you're trying to do. You want to shoot the Ganga, you're using your, I don't even remember what it is. I should really check these out. You want to hit the orc. You want to shoot the zombie. You're using a combat-based attribute, strength, agility, whatever. So attributes go from 1 to 6. So say we are reasonable, give us 4 dice in that. You then have a fate score, which is added to every dice pool that you roll, and that goes from 0 to 6. Starting characters 2 is particularly high. So there's that one there. Your skill determines what dice you need to hit, what number you need to hit on these dice. This is where it blew my mind when I read it the first time round. So if you are low strength but high skill, yeah, you may not have many dice to roll, but you don't need a high roll for it. Whereas if you rely on brute strength and ignorance, you're going to be needing 6s, but you've got more dice and more chance to hit it, and that swings the mechanics some way around. Basically, any dice that hits it's meet or beat with the target number on the dice. So say we've got a skill level of 2, which means that we need 5s. Yep, so we need 5s on these dice to hit the zombie. There's 3 successes. We've hit the zombie. A couple of extra successes means we've got a little bit of extra damage for it. Extra successes are called outcomes, and if you have a speciality that applies to the action that you're taking on, so say if you've got a speciality in handguns, you shoot the zombie with a handgun, you get 1 free outcome, but that doesn't mean that you hit. So if you roll nothing but 1s and you've got a speciality in handguns, it don't count for anything. So you're not going to get automatic success just by being specialized in something. But when you do hit, you've got those extras there. So you have a difficulty number, which is the number of successes. So for sort of standard tasks, you might need like 1 or 2 successes. 2 is normally where you start off with, and then it might be 3 or 4 for something a bit more difficult. That's the dice and bolts of the Hope engine. Attribute plus fate determines a pool of 6-sided dice to roll, and your skill affects what you need to roll on those dice. Roll well. Not a bad roll on that one there, and I'll see you around.